Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAlu2times to book your spot. Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy HumbleAlu2times for me. Back in the video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram at HumbleAlu2times. Now, look, just today's talking about why you should never let them put a chip in your head, in your brain. Now, look, for up today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High General for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock me, show me love, support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more love, always deeply. Also, if you want to buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. The link is going to be in the description and in the bio. The link is going to be in the description and in the comments. Let's go ahead and get more deeper into the video. Why you should never let them put a chip in your brain. Now look, bro. You should never let, because it's gonna get to a point, bro, where a lot of people, they're gonna start putting chips in their head, in their brain. It's already happened, bro. A lot of people already have chips in their head already. Right? A lot of individuals, maybe not people, but a lot of individuals already have chips in them already. Right? And what these chips do is they are to control you, to be more certain, to be more, in other words, to get more to the point. They're there to control you. But the thing about these crystals, not crystals, the thing about these chips, right? They're trying to control us, right? So right now, we've heard information about the brain chip, not really too much, unless you've just really been paying attention, etc. Right? But later in the future, people are gonna have chips in their head. Might have chips in their wrists, neck, might be in their head. For real. Right? And it's gonna get to a point where you don't even need a credit card. You'll be the credit card. You will be the credit card, literally. And you shouldn't get a chip in your head. You shouldn't get any type of technology. You shouldn't get that implanted into your avatar, because when you are doing that, right? When you're doing that, guess what happens, right? They can control you now, right? See, our mind kind of works like a computer, right? And these people who so-called rule this world, they know that. And since they know that, this is why they have the television, right? This is why they have this and that and all these different things, because they're designed to reprogram your conscious. In other words, it's designed to reprogram how you are, how you think, how you move, what decisions you make, right? A lot of people aren't really making their own decisions. A lot of people are making decisions based on what has been brought upon them, right? Basically what that means is people have sent energy your way and you went off of the energy that they sent you. So it's not really is it really truly what you want to do, or is it the energy that people have sended you and you're doing the energy that they sended you to do? Now look, right, with the brain chip, right? With the brain chip, it depends on how they code the brain chip. What I mean by how they code the brain chip is there's multiple different layers. In other words, there's multiple different designs of the brain chip, right? You have, it could be a brain chip for, okay, we want this person to be an assassin. So their chip is going to be assassin mode, right? They're constantly going to be in like assassin mode, kill mode, right? Now, on the other hand, you can have another chip that's like really smart, right? Just very smart, can read a whole book in 5 minutes or in a minute and 30, right? Can write essays in like 5 minutes, stuff like that, right? Can fully build a whole house by themselves, no help, no instructions, no nothing. Stuff like that, right, etc., right? Now, another thing is too, right, with this chip, right? The reason why they're coming out with these chips is because they want to control us. They want to have our minds. They want to have our souls. Literally. They want to be us. Right? What do you think MK Ultra is? A lot of y'all don't know about MK Ultra, right? But let me go ahead and break down some of what MK Ultra is. MK Ultra, first of all, there's multiple different forms of MK Ultra, right? A form of MK Ultra could be they put another spirit or another entity inside your avatar. Now it's two people, it's two people in the body, right? In other words, you got the host in the body, which is you, and then you got the guest who's in the body and the avatar as well, right? It's kind of similar to like Naruto. Naruto is the host. In other words, he's the main person in that body, but he has a guest who's also in that body with him, which is Kurama, right? You see what I'm saying? So, and they talk about this, they somewhat talk about this in the movie Get Out. In the movie Get Out, they talk about how like, basically how they were controlling the people and living through them literally. They was inside their body literally, right? And what they do is a lot of these people who are like very, very at the top, they like to jump and swap through bodies. A lot of people think Elizabeth, I'm not calling her a queen because she's not a queen. That's a reptilian shapeshifter or whatever, right? That's not a queen. That's not a human being either. Elizabeth, she shapeshifted. A lot of people think she really died and no, she transcended all right, but she did not die. Like, no. She switched consciousness or whatever you want to call it, switched bodies, right? Avatars, whatever you want to call it, right? And, I don't say that to be disrespectful. I have nothing against Elizabeth, but it's the honest truth. Like I've said multiple times, y'all, I have nothing against nobody, but I'm going to continue to tell y'all what it is, bro. I'm going to continue to tell y'all what it is. I'm going to continue to tell myself, maybe so, what it is. I said maybe so because nothing, I don't want to just say something and I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? But, so with MK Ultra, it's where a person will hop in your body. So now you are the host, you are the main person in your body, but now you have a guest in your body as well, right? So now you got two people in one body. You got two souls in one body, or you got one soul in a spirit in a body, right? Or a being in this body, but you also got another being as well in this body as well. So because of that, now it's two individuals in a body, right? So if you look at the movie Get Out, right? The black woman, she was like the maid or whatever. And she was kind of breaking out the MK Ultra, but then the white woman that was in her, she snapped back into it. But like MK Ultra is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? MK Ultra is real, right? Some of your celebrities are under MK Ultra, for real. I'm being for real, right? Especially the ones that are like really high ranked, like A rank, E rank, whatever you want to call it, right? Some of them have been on MK Ultra, right? It's a lot of witches in us and in the celebrity world, especially if you're high ranked, right? And another reason why I'm talking about MK Ultra is because MK Ultra is more of like a spiritual version, right, of a brain chip. It's so similar to a brain chip, but the brain chip is more technological. It's more tech wise, right? With MK Ultra, it's more so. MK Ultra is more so spiritual, right? It still deals with technology, but it's more so spiritual, right? But a lot of like the brain chips are more like technology, and with the brain chips, it doesn't necessarily have to be a brain chip, right? It can simply be a chip for your wrist, right? To scan items with. So now when you go in the grocery store, your credit card is already inside you. They want to control us. They want to turn us into robots. Why do you think they want to put chips in us? And so many people are so botted out, they'll let them put chips in them. Oh yeah, I can become smarter. I can become more stronger. Yeah, that's true. That might be true. You might become smarter. You might become faster. But what you're not realizing is it's side effects. It might be side effects to that. What you're not realizing is that it's a chess move. They don't actually want to help you, right? You got to pay that bill. You got to pay that phone bill. If not, they're going to cut your phone off. If you don't pay for these bills in this house, they're going to cut the lights off, etc. So why would they try to help you and make you become more stronger, more faster, more wiser, etc.? It's a chess move, bro. They want to control you. They want to make it. They might make it seem like, yeah, we're trying to help you. We want you guys to be more smarter, more up to date, more stronger. If you get the chip, you'll be 5 times, 6 times stronger, smarter, etc. In reality, bro, that's a chess move, bro. In reality, that's a chess move. In reality, what's really going on is that They want to control us. All right, what you think MK Ultra is? The reason why, one of the main reasons why I keep bringing up MK Ultra so much, because MK Ultra is another form of a brain chip, right? It's just with the brain chip, instead of it being another entity in you, it's technology in you, which is still another being in you, because technology is alive. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Technology is alive. Technology speaks. Right? You ever heard of a technopath? Right? Technology speaks. Telekinesis, aerokinesis, technopath. You can go look it up, technopath. Technopath, that's a real thing. It's certain individuals who are really tapped in with computers. They don't even got to type on it. They can just put their hands, put their palms on it, put their feet on it, just put their forehead to the computer, and it, like, for real. You got to remember, we are electrical beings. Our brain works off of electricity. Our brain is kind of similar to a computer. Where do you think they got the idea of computer from? The computer is a simulated, off-brand, copy and paste version of our brain. Seriously, it really is, etc. Right? It get deep, bro. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm not trying to make nobody paranoid, none of that stuff, bro. But it get deep. This is one of my most deepest videos. This might be one of my most deepest videos. Not the deepest one, but this might be one of my deepest videos on this page, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, you know, MK Ultra is real. Chips, putting chips into people, bro. They got chips right now that they could put in you right now. For real. I'm telling you, and like later on in the future, it's gonna be normalized. People gonna have chips all in them. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta think about it, bro. They've already created NPCs. Right? A lot of people hear NPCs. It's been normalized in today's society, NPCs. But a lot of people don't really question, dang, what is NPC? It's not a real person. So if they're not a real person, where did they come from? Who created this individual? Man created this individual. NPCs are man-made. Everybody in that grocery store ain't real. Everybody in that mall ain't real. All right? And if you start having more conversations with random people, and if your third eye is pretty wide open, etc., you'll realize, oh, this person, etc. You'll realize, oh, this person ain't real. This person an NPC, because their dialogue, how the way they were designed, how the way they were programmed, they can only stick to these 3 topics. They can't stick to no other topic. They start to, yeah, you know that they'll start going back to what their program, what they've been designed to do. You making them glitch now. Telling you, bro. You in the mall, you walk past a guy. Now then you walk past another guy. They're both wearing dang near the exact same clothes. What's that about? Telling y'all, bro. A lot of people, they be NPCs. They don't. A lot of these people, bro, they don't be real. They don't. The eyes, bro. The eyes tell a lot. The eyes tell a lot, bro. A lot of these people reptilians. A lot of these people Pleiadians. A lot of these people NPCs. Right? You don't think it's not at least one person on this planet right now that has a chip in them? Not one? Think about it. These people are beyond crazy. They're beyond weird. You don't think they tested their chips out on people yet? Or on NPCs yet? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't have the biggest YouTube channel. I don't have the biggest social media platform. But one thing that I do have is I speak a lot of real information, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I speak a lot of real information, right? You feel me? Like I've said multiple times before, you don't have to go on Google. You don't got to go to ChatGPT. You don't got to watch TV shows, movies. Yes, these things can help, of course. But you don't got to do none of that, bro. Just tapping in with yourself more. You're going to naturally tap into more information if that's what you truly want to do. But look, man. Hope y'all familiar with today's video. I'll catch y'all familiar on the next one, man. Peace.